わしがいて驚いたかの？わか
Have I ever watched Death Note and JoJo? I've watched Death Note, not JoJo. Oops. That's tricky. Wait, why am I able to do that? No, I haven't watched Dragon Ball. God dang it, there's so many animations. Okay, so being in the air. I can't jump, I can't change in the air. Okay. It has to be a ground thing. Good. That kind of works. Dang it. Wait, what? Ah, the air. Any aerial component. Any aerial component really throws it off. Hey, what's up, Grinch? I'm right now just practicing some tech. Farseer! That's okay. That's okay to say. Thank you. Damn. Slayer of foes. Should I be scared? No. Oh, Farseer. You know what? Jeez. Yo, how did No, no. Farseer, no. 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 Just no. To learn how to not initiate violent gale. I need to learn how to... No. Farseer. No. Dude, what are these inputs? Okay, so here's what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna ignore you, Farseer. I'm ignoring you for a brief moment. So what I'm trying to do, and I think Sacred Force pulled this off, is he would do a Counterspark with one style, and then be able to switch to a different one in rapid fire succession. You reach level 100 in all the attributes. What are skill points good after that? You should have unlocked breakthrough points. So it's just extra stats, and you can just dump it in there. After that, I got no clue. Alright, Shogun, where are you at? You're welcome. Right, Farseer, that's what I'm gonna test. I'm gonna test to see if I can only do the switch if I actually make contact. This move is gonna be the death of me. Ooh, also, I think I just need to warm up the... I'm trying even more complicated inputs. I need to just warm up with this first. I tried to do the Blade Flash cancel, but the buffer is too long after you released the R1 button. Which means if you press triangle against a skill, comes out. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do too. It's tricky. Move! Yeah. I don't think it's been patched out. What I'm trying to do, it's not been patched out. The reason I know this is because Sacred literally has that. I think he has that in his 1000 hours video. So I've got to learn it. It's not something I would regularly do, but I'd like to know how to be able to do it so I can decide if I don't want to do it.
しまなきゃ損ってもんだ。
That's such a satisfying combo. Yeah, it's still possible. He did it, which I'll have to ask him how he did it. This is wild. I don't know how he, like, it seems like fast fingers, but that has to be precise. Yeah, it's practice, but I have to understand what to practice. No, there's no Gaki though. Stop. What you doing? Hey, I can handle that. Maybe it isn't meant to be cancelled and falls in the land of a glitch and really cool one. I think I'll have to ask because I don't even know like how he does it. If I can at least learn how he does it, it's different. But I'm just shooting in the dark at this point. I just don't know. I'm not gonna try the like multiple stance countersparking thing or multiple style. I'll try the. But see if it's just countersparking, like. If it's just parrying in different styles, I don't really give a shit. I think he does different attacks. Like different Counterspark attacks. Oof. So if what you're saying about the buffer being too long, then there has to be a way to interrupt that buffer and return to a neutral or beginning state of animation to switch styles. So my hunch is contact with the countersparking. Like the counterspark resetting, right? Well, let's see. Okay, so not on a panic thing. See if I can switch during the counterspark. Kind of. Kind of. It's different. I don't know, actually. Okay, let me think about it. What would I do? So let's go with the theory that countersparking will reset to neutral, right? Or gives me a chance to reset it to neutral. So then my guess would be I would have to switch my combat styles. So I would do, let's say I'm in stance or style 1. So I would do style 1 counterspark, then the attack, and then I would style 1 counterspark again, but then switch to style 2 to do the counterspark. And then styles 2 counterspark defensively. So let me start this over. So it's style 1 parry, style 1 attack, style 1 parry, switch to style 2, then style 2 attack, then style 2 parry. That's my guess. Right, for a chain. So let's test it. That's what I think. So style 1 parry, style 1 attack, style 2 style 1 parry. So it's like, okay. And I need to parry. That's not parrying. Okay. Okay, I was able to switch. Does Counterspark have priority over skills?
手加減なしで行かせてもらうぜ。
When landing it, of course.
手加減なしで行かせても
Hold
らう
on.
ぜ。
Let me give me a moment.
手加減なしで行かせてもらうぜ。
Yeah, okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. Because I was able to switch to, even though my timing was shit, I was able to switch over to the other combat style and then do the attack. I think that's what it is. Let me try to verify that though.
手加減なしで行かせてもらうぜ。
I want to replicate it one time at least.
手加減なしで行かせてもらうぜ。
I have a hypothesis. I gotta test it out. No, I think it needs to be tighter. Here, let me just try. Okay, but actually, hold up. I just need to be able to do counters. Okay. I think I'm adding too many steps to practice. I think I just need to focus on, can I go from Counterspark of one stance or one style to Counterspark to another style? That's it. I just need to figure out if I can do that. If I can do that, so Counterspark, so if I can parry and then switch to another style without triggering a violent gale, then I'm in good shape. That's all I need to do.
手加減なしで行かせてもらうぜ。
This makes me wonder, is there an advantage? Is there a potential advantage in changing inputs of my controller? That could be a thing. I legit am curious. Violent Gale is like Flash Attack. Yeah, it's basically Flash Attack, just to different styles. Okay, seriously though, this is possible. Yeah, if he does do it, because if he has a button change, that might explain a good amount. Because if I could tie Counterspark to a whole different thing, makes me wonder. Okay, just for shits and giggles. Just have that be a switch, alright? God, I don't care. Oh my God, bro, I just what? Okay, this changes to triangle. I don't actually think that... Okay, I'm gonna have to... Alright, I think... Just that all. Okay, let me catch up with chat. I've dealt with move canceling before in fighting games, and some new titles like in Street Fighter 6 have way too much buffer. If you try to run and do a fireball, I guess a DP comes out. Don't know what that is. Does Counterspark have priority over skills when landing it, of course? From what I understand of your question, if I Counterspark somebody, then if they have certain skills that come out, I will stop them, I guess. I don't know if that's what you meant. If Farsi, or maybe while you are doing the Counterspark in style 1, quickly try to switch to style 2 while that Counterspark animation is playing out, so that you can immediately do the Counterspark again. Yeah, let me try that. Let me try that. Sacred did mention some kind of button layout change. Okay, take this case for example. You input Counterspark, but the buffer registers it as a skill. However, that depends if the move whiffs or lands, and if it lands you get a Counterspark, and if it whiffs a skill. I think pretty much it's basically you throw out a skill. If you input for skill, it'll give you the skill. When you have R1 held down, it's effectively gonna always be a skill. At least enough. So if it's held down, then the game's gonna register the skill. If that makes sense. I think it's just... I think so. Alright, let me try timing the style change. Let me specifically try what you're suggesting, Farseer, because you could be right. Another way would be to manipulate the R1 button so not to consider the button release. Button. Very input heavy. I'm not sure. It's difficult for me to do it, that's for sure. Yo, if Sega can do it during much faster enemies, I gotta figure it out. Because with delayed multi-hits, it's harder to find out this technique you're trying to figure out. And with the fastest string of attacks, where you can keep resetting your Counterspark beginning animation state over and over again, SA over.
手加減なしで行かせてもらうぜ。
I'm just trying to let him counterspark me and then switch. But that ain't even happening. Quite demanding. God damn it, dude. Alright, it's hard. It's hard for me to do that. Oh, wait. I think I pulled it off. Hold on. I think I did it again. Just need to be able to switch. Come on. Hold on, let me beat this guy and then I'll try to process what you're talking about. Get out. That felt fun. Okay, that was a cool thing for me to do. Okay. Just joined. Are you trying to swap stances mid Counterspark string? Yes. Okay, so far Seer. Maybe Blood Christ Odachi wielder would be better. It's because he has a crazy long string with his weapon when it's in his bloody state. I'll try it against him. Why not? You might have a point. Yeah, so I think it's possible without having to change it. So he has lots of fast strings, which might help. So I just need to practice them. Now you want. I do not want to trigger Violent Gale. Damn. Yeah, so I'm trying to swap styles mid Counterspark string. So I'm focusing on just like, that's the one thing I'm trying to learn. This is like super advanced, like totally unnecessary, but I want to be able to learn it. Oh, okay. I'm having to learn this boss more than I am trying to practice attack. To be perfectly honest. Damn it! That's cool, man. I'll back. Yeah. Oh, let me just wait on. Two. Oops. Yeah, I'll switch back to Tokugawa. I'm having to learn the boss, which is gonna... Such a cool boss when I don't have to fight him. I know, right? Yeah, I'm practicing on Tokugawa because he has very slow, predictable attacks for Odachi. So that makes it a lot easier for me to just focus on tech. Sozo's a boss I haven't learned well enough yet. Sacred Force has got him down, but I don't. That is so tight on the input, holy shit. Okay, I was able to do Counterspark and then switch to the other style, but I basically had to Counterspark and then immediately style switch, like, way before, like, just incredibly fast. It has to be like during Counterspark animation. Crazy, dude. I don't know if I... Ow, my face. Mean. It's incredibly fast. Dude, I gotta be honest, like, some of this tech right now is just intense for my brain. Intense for my fingers. And I'm like, I don't know how much of the payoff is really gonna be worth it. It's cool.
まなきゃ損ってもんだ。
Okay. Yeah, that's that's a bit much on my fingers. It's already complicated with the Counterspark attacks in between things. Switching styles in between all that? Holy shit. Conceptually, it's fine. But dude, in practice, with all this finger stuff, finger-like buttons, it's just too much for me right now. Way too much. Ooh. So, okay, I gotta decide like what I'm gonna invest my time into, because being able to go from like that into that in between attack strings is a bit much. It's cool. It looks cool. But it's like one of those details I didn't even notice and for the longest time. Oh. Jeez. I'll try Katana. But as it is right now, like, this is pretty extreme what I'm attempting to do. Time it. Oh wow, dude, it's crazy. To avoid the violent gale. Yeah, fast, like... Fast fingers! Fast fingers isn't like the most important thing to me, to be honest. Like, if my APM has to be like 200-300, I'm just gonna get tired. Yeah, I mean, in my brain, I understand what I'm trying to do in my brain. It's just putting it into practice is difficult. Like, I know when to parry that, but I suck at it. I need to switch styles without triggering Violent Gale. I have to trigger it. I have to switch styles without triggering Violent Gale while I'm in combat. That's the trigger. That's the troublesome part. All right. Damn it! Jeez. Well, thank you, Farseer. Appreciate it. You freaking switch styles. God damn it, dude. I want to switch styles without triggering Violent Gale. God damn it. It's not happening. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop it soon. Grabbed him. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm past the, like, I practiced enough. That's good. I was able to do it like once or maybe like a handful of times. That's more than enough. It's such an advanced thing I'm trying to do. Alright, let me just make sure I can do Counterspark cancel stuff.
手加減なしで行かせてもら
That's
う
the
ぜ
more important.
手加減なしで行かせてもらうぜ 手加減なしで行かせてもらうぜ 手加減なしで行
Yep,
かせてもらう
Farseer,
ぜ
that's right. I thought that would work. It does not. Yeah, Neo stance switching is a lot more generous. You got me. Okay. Yeah, stance switching in Neo 2 is pretty straightforward. You can switch like anytime, just mid animation. This is very different. This is very precise. Yes, no, look up for me, it's cool. Can the style UI be kept on screen so that it doesn't need to be held to switch styles? I can toggle it. So I can try toggling, but it's gonna act as if I'm doing the martial skills. So I'll have to look at two things. Well, one thing I'm gonna look at is to see what Sacred Force's stance thing is. Because if he has different controller input. Taxes! That's too funny. Yeah, so there's a toggle option, but that's gonna be a little intense. I can try it. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is I'm gonna see what Sacred Force's controller layout is. If he has a video for it, I'll check it out, see how it can help. Damn, it just knocked him back. That was mean. Get taxed. Maybe it's a mechanical quirk of the UI and the actual style switching not being able to work in tandem to make the style switching smoother and quicker to happen. Probably. Probably. Cool, cool.
手加減なしで行かせてもらうぜ。
Okay, I'm gonna switch it up. The wooden weapons are even weaker in actual combat. Cool.
"手加減なしで行かせてもらうぜ。楽しまなきゃ損ってもんだ。相変わらずいい腕だぜ。
Yeah, Neo, it's a little more generous. Because there's no violent Gale. Like, imagine between high stance, mid stance, low stance, you always swat did an attack. There's no secret Gaki greeting. No, Farseer, do not just. You know what? No. Why can't we turn off Violent Gale like we could back in Neo? Don't know. Alright, I'm gonna beat him. No, Grinch, why? Just stop. I can't even focus with this shit. Alright, let's do this. No. Flash, I think you could turn off certain things in Neo too. For real. There is no attack when you switch stances unless you use Switchblade or Odachi. Right. Even then, Odachi is something you have to, like, willingly do. Like, you have to do it. Switchglaive, you can avoid it if you pulse.
手加減なしで行かせてもらうぜ。
Okay.
手加減なしで行かせてもらうぜ。
Alright, whatever. I'm just killing him. I'm... Close enough. Alright. You guys are talking about Gaki stuff? I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Okay, so the basic idea of what's happening is, so there's a little difference in inputs here compared to Neo 2. In Neo 2, I could switch stances pretty easily. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal by any means. You didn't get it, like, I could just pre-switch stances during animations and it'd be fine. And I think that would even occur during parries. I wouldn't think that would be too challenging. At least I don't remember. Actually, no, it was fine. I think I could do like Haze, Water Shadow or something and then switch to a different stance. It wasn't too big of a deal. So it felt pretty fluid. Here, as I'm trying to Counterspark, or basically parry, I'm trying to do something very advanced, which is switch to different, I'm just gonna call them stances. Switch to different stances. And those stances, what happens when I do so is I trigger a style switch attack. Or stance switch attack, basically like its own flash attack called Violent Gale. So I'm trying to avoid that. But doing so requires very precise timing. To not trigger the Violent Gale, but also to trigger the style switch so I can Counterspark as I want to. It is like super extra, and I've pulled it off like once or twice already, but it's just something to be like, hey, I can boost my APM even faster. And it looks cool, but in all practicality, I don't know, like, honestly, it feels more like a side grade type tech rather than an upgrade. So, yeah, that's gonna be tricky. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. But I'm gonna dip out. Thank you guys for watching, for being here as always. And yeah, I will see everyone later. Take care and bye.